tonight, man. Man, what a game. Holy frijoles. The Lakers beat the hell out of the Thunder. Holy frijoles. Holy frijoles, man. They beat out the hell out of the Thunder. Um, I couldn't believe it, man. Luka had 30. LeBron had 19. Austin Reeves had 20. Um, yeah, man, I couldn't believe they were up by like what 30 points at one point. Holy frijoles, what a butt whooping, man! I couldn't believe it. At least the starters played. At least the fucking starters played. And then the other game, man, the freaking Warriors and the Houston. That was a fun game. But Houston very impressive. They kind of shut them down at the end there. Curry didn't play that much, man. I mean, he played, but he didn't play that good. Curry did not play that good. Hold on, guys. Let me put this on the tripod. Um, but yeah, man, Curry didn't play that good tonight. I don't know why. Yeah, hell of a win by the Lakers, man. Hell of a freaking win by the Lakers. Very impressive win. Huge impressive win by the Lakers, man. They were up by like freaking 30 at one point. Hey, what up, Crystal? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Crystal? Hey, what up, Juan Sanchez? We chilling, we chilling. But yeah, that was a hell of a win, man. Hell of a win by the freaking Lakers. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Prawny? They didn't even. Wait, did they have the same amount of points? Oh shit, they did. 3 points. Yeah. Fucking Bronny only played like 3 minutes though. Curry played 33. That was an impressive win too, man. That was an impressive. They shut them down, man. They shut them down. Jimmy Butler only had 13. Pasinski did had a nice game, 19, and then Buddy Hield had 20. They shut down everybody down other than Pasinski and Buddy Hield. Well, that was a great defense by Houston, man. Chilling on a damn Sunday, you already know some dude. They are, man. Defensively, they're really good. And then with Sengun and Amen Thompson and Jalen Green, they're pretty good too. Yeah, they shut them down, man. They did a great. Jimmy Butler and Curry, man. 13 for Jimmy, only 3 for Curry. Holy frijoles. Curry was face guarded. No one gets guarded like that. Amen. Yeah. Yeah, man. Curry was really struggling, man. I couldn't believe it. I think he didn't get a single point in the third and fourth quarter. I don't think he scored a single point in the third and fourth quarter, Curry. He didn't do shit, man. He didn't do shit, man. Yeah, Amen Thompson's gonna be a two-way player. I don't know exactly what he'll be, but he looks like he's gonna be a two-way player. Maybe he'll be as good as Jimmy Butler in his prime. Or Paul George, we'll see. Well, Paul George without the choking though. Aaron Judge got suspended. What happened? What up, Nate? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Nate? How you doing, Nate? Dylan Brooks had 24. Jalen Green had 21. 15 for Jabari Smith. Jabari Smith had a good game off the bench. 15 for him. Amen. And yeah, they are, man. I haven't watched the brother play so much, but yeah, Thompson looks pretty damn good. Thompson, I think he's gonna turn out to be like a two-way player. Lakers, Thunder, and Rockets, Warriors, and then I watched some baseball. I watched the start of the Red Sox, St. Louis Red Sox, but St. Louis Red Sox, it was a blowout. It was like fucking 15-2. And then I watched the finish of the Cubs, San Diego. San Diego won, I believe, 8-7 with the final score. And then I watched another few games, but I mostly watched basketball today, mostly basketball. We chilling on a damn Sunday night. Yeah, Sonic. I think everybody watched those games, man. Lakers, Thunder, and Rockets, Warriors. Yeah, I think everybody mostly watched the same thing tonight. Mostly everybody watched the same shit tonight. Wait, what? Damn it! I don't think that's real, dude. I went on Twitter about an hour ago, and I didn't see nothing about it, dude. I lost my voice today. Damn it, that's not real, buddy. I just went on Twitter about an hour ago, and the only thing is Vladimir Guerrero signed a 14-year, $500 million contract. What up, Jacob? Welcome to the show. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I was on Twitter about an hour ago, and all there is about baseball is that Vladimir Guerrero signed a 14-year, $500 million contract extension with the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Jacob. They're trying to tell me that Aaron Judge failed a drug test. I don't think that's true because I was just on Twitter about an hour ago. Yeah, I think he's Pinocchioing for sure. He's for sure Pinocchioing. For sure Pinocchioing, man. Wait, what? I didn't hear anything about the let me check. I don't think it's true. I was just on Twitter like an hour ago, and all there was is about Vladimir Guerrero getting his extension. 14 years, $500 million. Yeah, Lakers won, man. Very impressive win tonight by the Lakers, man. Very, very impressive win tonight by the fucking LA Lakers. Very impressive win. Yep. UConn won. UConn won. So now back to back with the man, and now the woman win it this year. So UConn has won at least. I mean, they've won 3 championships in a row. I mean, 2 with the man and now with the woman. They continue to win. That's like a very. Everybody talks about Duke and all these other schools, North Carolina, Kentucky, but that they be dominating in both the man and the woman. Freaking Connecticut. They be dominating, man, in both men and women's basketball for years. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. What's the word on John Morant? He got fined $75,000 for doing a gun symbol. So I think if he does it again, he's gonna get suspended. They warned him, and then he did it again a few days later. So they fined him $75,000. Have you seen the kid on Florida that's 7'9"? He doesn't play this year, but 7'9". That's crazy. Holy free hole. I wonder if he's gonna. A lot of these taller guys don't remember both Bonovich and Medmanovich and Taco Fall. Sometimes they're not even that good though. They're kind of clumsy. Hopefully he's good. The YouTube creator receives 70% of any revenue from their donation. Then there are local sales taxes they get closer to. Now that is not right. I want to support the person and get. Yeah, I think it's 75-25. I don't know though. I don't know exactly how it works. This kid is super raw. We'll see if he can develop, but that's a big body to move up. And that, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the most successful guy is probably maybe like 7'3", Wembanyama. I don't think anybody has ever been taller than 7'3" and being like, there's been guys like Taco Fall. I think he was like 7'5", but obviously barely played. Are Lakers locked in at 3 seed? Yeah. I think they're gonna get the 3 seed because Houston's like 3 to 4 games up on the Lakers. So yeah, the Lakers, I think best case scenario is a 3rd seed. No, I'm not rich. Playoffs, you're talking about playoffs. Yeah, that's another guy who's super tall, but yeah, not that good. Bobo. Yao Ming was 7'6". Was he really? I thought he was. Yeah, probably because Shaq was 7'1". But I thought Yao was more like 7'3". He was 7'6". Pork and beans, yeah, man. Fucking pork and beans. Pork and beans. Ooh, Chavo. Tan, tan, tan. Chavo. Was Yao was pretty thick though. These other guys are skinny. And remember, Yao Ming, I think after like 5 years, he kept having like foot problems. And he had to retire. I think Yao Ming retired a lot earlier than he was supposed to. Because he had a lot of foot problems towards the end. No, I haven't had sushi in about 10 days. Maybe this week I'll go to the buffet. Well, the all you can eat basically. You pay $25 and you can order as many times as you want. It's a restaurant, but if you pay $25, you can order as many times as you want. Crazy how Shaq stayed healthy for so long with his big body. Yeah, he had a few injuries, but yeah, for the most part, he had a pretty good, solid career. I had Wendy's, Baconator, chicken nuggets, and cheese fries with a Coca-Cola, and then I had donuts for dessert. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. The same food? Damn, we had the same shit? That's crazy. That's freaking crazy, dude. What up, KC? Welcome to the show. How you doing, KC? How you doing tonight? How we doing tonight, man? On a freaking Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. What you do today? Just watch sports with the family, basically. A little bit. I watch mostly basketball, but I did watch a little bit of MLB. I watched the ending of the Cubs Padres 7-8. Padres won. I watched the beginning of the Red Sox and the Cardinals. Fucking, it was a blowout, like 15-2. Red Sox won. I watched a few other games, but not too many today. I was mainly watching basketball. Yeah, I had them losing to Duke in the championship, Florida. That's where I had them when I made my bracket a few weeks ago. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. They did, man. I think at one point they were up by 30 points. Holy frijoles, man. Thunder kind of playing bad basketball, right? On Friday, they got blown up by Houston. Tonight by the LA Lakers. They're not playing the greatest. Here as we pretty much the final week of the season. Cat, maybe think Kyrie gets another ring or he one and done. If they stay healthy, maybe they get Durant. I know there's talks they might add Durant. Maybe if they're all healthy, that could be a possibility. Durant, and Anthony Davis. But they have to do it soon because I mean Anthony Davis and Durant are getting up in age. I think Durant's gonna be like Durant's what 37 maybe. I think Durant's yeah. I think he's like maybe 3-4 years younger than LeBron Durant. Kyrie to the Lakers. I mean, I guess it could work, right? I mean, they made it work in Dallas with Luka and Kyrie. But I think the Lakers want a fucking center. Yes. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers don't play Luke and LeBron. So they can go like, so they can kind of psychologically mess with the Thunder and say, the final time we played you guys with our starters, we beat the shit out of you. Wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers do some shit like that on Tuesday. I wouldn't be surprised if they said Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves, all three of them. Wouldn't be surprised. Because I think the Lakers, I don't know though, because Nuggets keep losing, so it might be up here pretty soon. The Lakers are going to be stuck in that 3 seed, right? They're going to be stuck in that 3 seed. So it might not even matter anymore. I don't think they can go up or low. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Sergio? Bienvenido al espectáculo. ¿Cómo estás, Sergio? My LA Galaxy is 15 seed and focus on basketball. And yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. Dude, for sure. I mean, Lakers and Dodgers are looking very good. Duérmete. 5 horas. Lakers, 3rd seed. Yeah, Dodgers, I think, yeah, the San Francisco is doing great. Lakers in 3, but the 8th seed is only, really? Damn. So then they might have to play their players on Tuesday then. I thought they were kind of locked in that 3rd seed. Damn. Yeah, so then they might have to play their starters on Tuesday. It's tight. I think from like 3 to 8, it's pretty tight. Houston and Oklahoma have kind of separated themselves with the 1 and the 2 seed, but yeah, I think everything else is tight. What's up, LaDainian Tomlins? Is LaDainian Tom? Is that the football player's name? LaDainian Tomlinson? No, it's Thomas. I don't even think I'm reading the first name right. I thought it was LT, the former running back. Are you collecting any eggs for Easter? Oh my Lord, dude. I really never did that growing up. And once I had a sleepover with a friend and they made us do that. And they made us paint. And I feel like a pendejo. I'm like, what the fudge? I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, what the fuck? She's like, it's Easter. We never do nothing, but that's what you're supposed to do in Easter. I feel like a pendejo. I'm from Mexico, but I live in Texas. What's up, gente? Was the truth in San Diego chart? Yeah. He was a very good running back for the LA Chargers back in the day. Yeah, man. LaDainian Tomlinson. Me too. I feel like like a Bugs Bunny nurse sticking out. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I never did that in my life. So I stayed at my friend's house. I'm like, wait, we're collecting eggs and then we're painting them. And then we're going to eat. I was so confused. I'm like, why are we painting eggs? Because my mom knew I didn't care for that stuff. So she would never like, she would just give me like the chocolate. But she wouldn't really do much. Because she knew I wasn't into it. We chilling on a dam. What up, David? Welcome to the show. How you doing, David? How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight, David? Hey, man, this guy LT with O-line Philip Rivers and Big Antonio Gates, tough. Yeah. Sucks they couldn't fucking never win a Super Bowl, man. It fucking sucks. That one year they had a 2007, but fucking Philip Rivers hurt his leg, and the Patriots were too good that year. That was the year they won 18-1. Are the Cavs still favorites? Celtics might do it though. But I said if they play which I think they will play them in the Eastern Finals. I like Cleveland's coach better, Kenny Atkins, to make adjustments than Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla. But we'll see what happens. Obviously, Celtics have the experience. Celtics fucking been playing in freaking big games since like fucking what, 20? Well, I mean, the Celtics pretty much like this current generation of like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Yeah, since like 2018, 2019, they've been playing in big games. Where the Cavaliers, they're not gonna have a lot of experience if they have to play like in an Eastern Conference Finals. Man, it's crazy how Tatum is still so underrated by the media. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because hold on, guys. I don't feel like I'm gonna stand up. I don't know. It's almost like a lot of people feel like Jaylen Brown is better, right? And I mean, it let you know, right? When they won the finals, they gave the MVP to Jaylen Brown. Did you see Nightcap had a guy on Thursday? It was only for the first hour, and then then he left. Joe Johnson. Yeah, it was Joe Johnson. What up, drama? Welcome to the show. How you doing tonight? Yeah, he was a former basketball player with the Atlanta Hawks. What's up, drama? Yeah, but I think they're gonna try to maybe bring a former basketball player maybe for the NBA playoffs. He seemed good. I mean, I wouldn't mind. He does at least once a week with them. Joe Johnson. I felt like J.R. Smith. I think something happened, and they had to take him off. And then Gilbert Arenas is too busy doing his own thing. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Looking back at 2017 draft, Celtics took Fultz, Lakers took Lonzo, and Celtics got Tatum. Crazy how, yes, both the Lakers skip and the Sixers skip. They could have had either Tatum or Mitchell. Pendejo face. Welcome to the show. What up, Smash? How you doing tonight? Yeah, both maybe Sixers, Tatum, and the Lakers. If they would have done a better job scouting, they should have had Donovan Mitchell. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night. Without mass destruction, 90% of people would realize they have no personal identity outside of J. Cargo equals Medea. Lakers were pressured into Lonzo because he was from LA, but honestly was amazing coming to the league. So yeah, no, and I even thought, I remember looking at him back in the day, and I'm like, if he can consistently make his threes, he can pass, and remember, he was a good rebounder. Like for a guard, he would get like 7 to 10 rebounds. I'm like, low key, he could be like a better version of Jason Kidd. That's what I thought at first. But then he struggled shooting in the injuries. But I was high on him. I'm like, he might low key be a better version of Jason Kidd. I had a Wendy's, a Baconator, chicken nuggets, and cheese fries with a Coca-Cola. Yeah, because he could do like, he could pass, shoot the three, and he was also a good defender. He could pretty much do a little bit of everything. Like he could defend. I'm like, this guy can do a little bit of everything. He could defend, he could rebound, he could pass, he could score. Sucks the fucking injuries, man. It fucking sucks. Low key, he had more potential than LaMelo because of the ability to rebound and play defense. LaMelo didn't really give a shit about defense. We chillin'. The injuries, and also when LeBron came to LA, that was tough for, yeah. I always wonder Brandon Ingram and Lonzo would have maybe turned into stars if they wouldn't have the pressure of LeBron James coming in. Yeah, Ben Simmons was saying he's a jump shot away from becoming LeBron James. Remember that way they used to say that about Ben Simmons. He's a shot away from being LeBron. Brandon Ingram can still hoop too, just stuck in Toronto. Yep. But I think the thing with Brandon Ingram, I think what he struggled with the Pelicans is he wanted to be the main guy, which obviously that goes to Zion Williamson. I think he needs to accept he's more of a Robin than a Batman. And then he could maybe win a championship one day if he accepts I'm more of a Robin than a Batman. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the hell happens. I was kind of high on Brandon Ingram when he came out of Duke. Him and Andrew Wiggins really disappointed me. Because, I mean, at least with Lonzo, it was the injuries. Yeah, definitely there's a lot of NBA Batmans that need to... Yeah, exactly, Nate. Jokic 41, it's getting insane. This is going to be the biggest robbery in MVP race. They care... They're losing, and plus, you know, once you get 3, they stop giving it to you. Or 3 or 4. Go look at history with Jordan and LeBron. And he, like, once you get 3 or 4, they just stop giving it to you. I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't get what they do that. It's gotta be Shea Alexander because of the teams. Yeah, that's what, and they do that, man. Once you get to like 3 or 4 MVPs, they just stop giving it to you. They just do. I don't know why the hell they do that. But once you get to like 3 or 4 MVPs, you're kind of eliminated from the discussion in the future. If Nuggets were dominating games, then Jokic would definitely have a case. Yep. They're losing, right? They lost again tonight, if I'm not mistaken, to the fucking Pacers. Shea playing with Jalen Williamson, another all-star selection, averaging over 20. Kevin Durant winning back-to-back NBA championships with the Warriors. Yeah. It would have probably been 3 in a row if he and Clay don't get hurt. It would have probably been 3 in a row for Kevin Durant. Imagine they give it to Jokic. I mean, they could still give it to Jokic. But, I mean, it looks like they're going to give it to Shea. Chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. We chilling. Jokic wouldn't score 1 bucket on Hakeem. Alonzo would not 1. Oh my Lord. Imagine if you could somehow see that matchup. That would be just for the shit and giggles. Do that shit on fucking 2K and just put it up on like YouTube. 1-on-1 up to like 11. Jokic versus Hakeem. I remember back in 2018, 2019, LeBron was a free agent, and I was putting him in all like different teams to see how he would have looked like. And people would actually watch the videos. It was hilarious. Jokic would outperform all centers besides Will Chamberlain. Hakeem was a freak, though. Abuse to handle Shaq with ease. This era of basketball is beyond weak. Yeah, it would be interesting, man. Nobody could fucking block the sky hook from Kareem. Excuse me, Hakeem. I was getting confused with Hakeem and Kareem. Kareem Al-Anjawa and then Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar. I always get confused. One's Hakeem, the other one's Kareem. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Damn like button, get this channel. We're a few likes away from 20 likes. Let's freaking go, ladies and gentlemen. Chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Big Cat. Appreciate it. Let's freaking go. I appreciate it. Jokic is too slow to go against Hakeem. Hakeem would embarrass him for the whole world to see. Yeah, I mean, when people do their all-time five, they always either put Shaq or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for their centers. You never seen anybody put Jokic. Oh, okay. Painter. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night here in on a damn stream, man. Guys, I feel like low key, I've been watching other like streamers, and I feel like I'm the only pendejo that reads the chat from the screen. I don't know. Am I supposed to read it from my phone? Welcome to the show. Jokic is supposedly slower than everybody, yet he's dominating the league, putting up numbers only compared to Wilt. Steve Kerr just said Jokic is the best center. Really? It's better that way, don't worry. Okay. Yeah, because I've been watching some other people. I'm like, damn, everybody reads it from their phone. Maybe I gotta... It's just that... man, I would need another charger. Because, my phone's going to run out of battery. We chillin'. All right, Johnny. Yep. Yeah, for me, it's just easier to read it off the... I have a fucking iPad. It's just easier to do it like this. Hey, what up, Packer? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Packer? How you doing tonight? Do you think the Earth is flat? No, I think it's round, but I don't know. I think people... What is it? The boat, right? That if a boat disappears, that means it's because it's flat. It would go around the ocean if it was. I don't know. I know some theories, but we chilling on a damn Sunday night. I would hope so, Packer. They don't have anybody. They shut down. They shut down everybody, didn't they? Both Zion and McCollum got shut down. That would be embarrassing if you were to lose to the Pelicans. Hey, Packer. Did you hear the news? So you think you're physically upside down? I don't get it, Painter. I don't get it. I honestly, don't debate me because I don't get it. I've just heard that the reason people think it's flat is because the whole boat theory that the boat disappears, and that's why they think it's flat. But I don't get it, honestly. Dude, Packer, did you hear the news? I'm too fat to do a flip. You want to be an earthquake? Lakers going to cook. Let's see what happens. I was thinking that fucking JJ was gonna mess with the Thunder and not play the starters, but now they're telling me that if the Lakers lose, they could really drop in the standings. So I don't know, man. It would be another good game on Tuesday if the Lakers do play their starters. Yeah, I don't know, Captain. I don't really know. The earth is round. The earth is round, but the land is flat. Yeah, who knows? I have no idea. I have no freaking idea. Yeah, guys, I have no idea. I don't see any team in the West beating the Lakers. Well, I mean, I can see why you think that because I mean they beat the Pacers. I thought Miles Turner would be a problem with no 7 foot protector, rim protector. Same thing. I thought Sengun would be a problem with no 7 foot rim protector, and even the Grizzlies with Zach Edey. So I can see why you think that. Reeves, what happened? You got rejected. I know my science, guys. Yeah, dude, I have no idea. Science is a creation of God. Reeves, LeBron, and Luka too much scoring to control for a series. We'll see, Ryan. I have no idea. The West is just crazy, especially now with the Thunder starting to lose. So we'll see what the hell happens. We chilling on a damn Sunday night. What's up, Jaden? Shy relays too much on free throws. You know, playoff basketball, they tighten up on all the trip. Yeah. 43 minutes, Sonic. We're only 43 minutes into it. We're only 43 minutes into it. Yeah, we'll see, Ryan. We'll see. I mean, I don't know, man. The West is wild. The Warriors were looking fantastic, and today they couldn't do shit. The good show tonight, yes. Unc, what the fuck are all these? Yeah, guys, we're here to talk about sports and wrestling. Yeah, we might have guys. We don't need to talk about science. Who are you excited NFL this? Oh, Ryan, it's kind of early, dude. It's kind of early. I think the AFC is going to be the same: Bills, Chiefs, Ravens. The NFC. I mean, I guess there's going to be questions, right? Detroit lost some coaches. So are they going to be as good with their new coaches? The Rams, could they take the next step? Obviously, the Eagles should be in the mix. It's probably between those teams that I just named. All of those teams that I just named. Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, and then Eagles, Rams, and Detroit. Probably one of those six, probably. Charlotte Flair's going to kick Tiff. Let's see what happens, Captain. It got pretty intense. Baraya is the women's tag team champion. No, she's the intercontinental champion. That's another team too, Johnny. That's right. I forgot about Washington. Okay, so 7 teams. That's another one, Washington. What up, Janetter? Welcome to the show. Mark my words, Bengals are going on revenge tour with... Oh, that's okay. I'm afraid because of that defense, though. But offensively, they're fantastic, the Bengals. Dallas got to get a running back. If they get like Ashton Genty, maybe. But if not, I don't think so. Especially in that division with Philadelphia and Washington. It's going to be tough. Yeah, Dallas is in a tough situation with their division. Hawaii. I'm from Mexico, but I live in Texas. Who you got on Tuesday, Club America or America? Bengals have Chase Brown. You do know he was... Yeah, Ryan. Do you not listen to what I just said? Defensively is the problem. They have a fantastic offense. Why do you waste the time telling me this? You just literally wrote a paragraph after I just told you the problem is the defense. Why do you waste time telling me about their offense when I just literally told you that they're fantastic on offense? Listen, man, you're not listening. Why would you do that when I literally just told you they have a fantastic offense? No, I said that about the Cowboys. The Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys, I said a running back. What up, Jaden? Welcome to the show. Rams beat, yes, in 2022, yes. In 2022. In 2022, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, we were talking about the Cowboys, about the running back situation. What up, Girth? I don't even know. Girth Quack? Welcome to the show. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. The Cowboys need a running back. They got to get a running back. They got to get a damn running back. That's where Prescott was at his best, when he had a prime Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah. A lot of people are high on the Patriots. Obviously, with now that they got coach Mike Vrabel, a lot of people are high on the Patriots. A lot of people are high on the Patriots. Yes, football. Let's see if anything crazy happens in the draft, like a trade. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, like, AJ Brown and Randy Moss were traded in the draft, so you never know. Every team has their ups and downs. Look what happened with the Chiefs. Yep. But I mean, the fucking Chiefs, man. I mean, they're still a contender. Drake May played it really well without a single. Yeah, and now they. If he can bring some of that Buffalo magic back, Stephon Diggs, He'll be good. The Chiefs been up for like 6 years. Well, dude, even with Alex Smith, remember, they were winning. The Chiefs been doing good for like 10 years. Like, they were contending with Alex Smith. I mean, I know obviously they weren't winning Super Bowl, but they were in the mix with Alex Smith. I would think they will still be captain. They just got to tighten up their offensive line. I mean, we'll see what happens. They got to tighten up their offensive line. Lake, shout out to you. You're right. Chiefs been a playoff. Yeah. Ever since Coach Andy Reid arrived, they've been contending. Nah, no problem, Lake. No problem. What up, Australian? Welcome to the show. No, not really, Australian. I don't really like outside of YouTube. I don't really talk to anybody on social media. I have a PlayStation 4, but I don't have a TV to plug it in. The TV that I have is way too old. It won't turn on for some reason. In the past 20 years, Chiefs been up to the yeah. Exactly, Ryan. No, not really, dude. I had one and it would bite people. So no. Wasn't a big Bulldog fan. Yeah, Captain. I have one too, but the TV that I had to plug it in, it stopped working. So my older TV that actually still works, for some reason the PlayStation won't turn on when I plug it in there. I'm not a pet guy. My parents and my sister are the people that have the pets. I'm not into pets that much. Really? 7 dogs? That's crazy. I would think they do good, damn it. Let's see now. We're gonna see how good Archie Manning is. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for Archie Manning. Let's see what happens. Oh, what is it? 2K25 WWE. Yeah, I used to play mainly like the Madden and all that stuff, but I haven't played like in over a year. I don't even know by the time I figure out how to play my PlayStation somewhere, it's probably gonna be out of style. They're probably not even gonna make it for fucking PlayStation 4 anymore. What up, Edward? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Edward? How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? I want Houston to beat the Gators because they might tear. Yeah, man. I think Houston might do it though, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm happy you're doing good, Edward. I'm happy you're doing good. I play Fortnite, GTA. Okay. That's another game I used to play. GTA. I'm doing good, Edward. I'm just chilling. watching sports and hanging out with the family, and now shooting the shit here on the stream. Chilling on a damn Sunday night. You're la part of my YouTube fam. Yep. This is my YouTube family. We be hanging out, man. Almost every day on here. 5 times a week. 5 times a week. What about them? Yeah, man. People be talking about like Duke and Carolina and Kentucky. Connecticut wins in both the man and the woman. They won 3 in a row. If you think about it, 2 for the man and now 1 for the woman. That's like the best basketball school in the country. Frickin' Connecticut Huskies. Chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Houston for the win against them Gators. I think it's very possible, but they got to play the game. They've got to play the game, but I think it's... Austin Reeves, the best third option. So what I've realized is that he does more than for a LeBron James 3 than I ever seen, right? Like compared to Chris Bosh and Kevin Love. Now I think part of it is because he's a guard, where Chris Bosh and Kevin Love were like forwards. But yeah, dude, he's averaging like almost every game he gets like 20 to 30 points. I think Michael Porter's a good third option. Maybe what they're young though, but maybe Amen Thompson could be a good. But yeah, he's up there. Because Celtics don't really have a third option. It's supposed to be like Kristaps Porzingis or Drew Holiday, but meh. Cleveland, it's supposed to be. That's another good one, I guess. Evan Mobley. It's 355. I was watching an interview the other day, and the guy said Bronny is the GOAT of the future in NBA. I think our guys lost their mind. That's terrible. I think Bronny, like I've been saying, if he works his ass off, I think the sky or the ceiling, whatever, however the hell you say it, it's probably Drew Holiday, but he's got a long ways to go. I think so, 2 powers. You got the same Wendy's. Yes, I always get the same meal. Baconator, 10-piece chicken nuggets, and 2 orders of French fries with cheese. What up, Bacon? Welcome to the show. Nah, I think Evan Mobley and Michael Porter are better, or Austin Reeves. Alexander, yes, I saw that he passed Wayne Gretzky. I saw that. So because I have Coca-Cola in the house, I get like an orange crunch. That's what I usually get. Because I already have Coca-Cola in my house. So I try to get a different flavor. Ryan, this is why I always eat in my house. I have this problem where everywhere I go, I got to get 2 meals. That's my problem, Ryan. Same thing. I go to the sushi. I went to like a very classy sushi place with my grandma and my mama, and I had to get two lunches because I wasn't full. Same thing when I go to like fucking what's this shit called Panda Express. Same thing. I gotta get two orders. I'm too big of a dog to be put on a leash. He did, man. He did, Edward. Shout out to you, Goku. Alexander Ovechkin, 80.99. Yeah, man, I have this problem where I gotta get two meals everywhere I go. It's because my mom always gives me like second and third plates. Big dog in the house. I hear you, Unc. I love my food. I'm off the leash. Yup. Yeah, dude, yeah, man, I eat like a pig. I eat like a fucking pig. When I go to the all-you-can-eat sushi place, I be eating like probably maybe, I think exactly, if I do my math correctly, I think it's about 39 rolls. If I do my math correctly. Imagine what his rookie cards are gonna be. Yeah, for sure. And even with Sidney Crosby, when Ung walks into the sushi place, they run. Yeah, they know me there. They're like, okay, see you next Friday. I go there almost every Friday. No, Zach, we don't even know who you are, man. 2 days ago, you didn't even know my name, and now you want to be a mod? Stop playing with me now. What up, T-Money? Welcome to the show. How you doing, T-Money? But yeah, man. Zach, I don't think you've ever been here before. I don't think so. This last time I was on a leash, she made me eat my French fries with a fork. Oh my lord, dude, my father be saying that. I think you should eat those cheese fries with a fork. I'm like, hell no, man. If I eat them with a fork, I'm gonna eat them like in fucking three fucking chops. I gotta enjoy them and make them last in my hand. Have a good night, David. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. Have a good night. Zach, I don't think we know you, buddy. I don't recognize your name. Somebody in the chat, do like a background check on Zach. See what his history says for this channel. Yeah, dude. I be taking my time, man. I be taking my time. See, like I said, I'm lazy to like when I eat, I want to eat good because I'm not trying to eat like people eat like 3 times a day. I rather eat one good meal a day. Remember when you said I could be a mod? Yeah, you and Michael Kanikwi. I think you guys are gonna be modded, but the moderators can check how many times you've been on the stream. You've been timed out before, Zach. It says you've been timed out before. Dab on them haters. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, see, it says you've been timed out before. Man, what the fuck? I've been here for a month and one of it. Yes, you too, Ryan, low key. So Ryan and some dude. Yeah, dude, I hate doing that. I'm gonna name. Where the fudge is Michael Kanikwi? Yeah, Michael Kanikwi, and some dude are gonna be our next mods, low key. Yeah, man, I heard myself. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Yeah, yeah, low key. Yeah, we chilling though. We chilling, we chilling. If Michael Kaniqui comes, I will give you 3 of the mods. Joe Gibbs, former Washington coach. I think he won 3 Super Bowls with them. With what's that guy's name? I think he was the first African American quarterback. Joe Williams. I believe, is that what his name was? Doug Williams, yes. Doug Williams. First African American quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Doug Williams. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling. How many is there? Mahomes is considered like he's 50%, right? And then I think Russell Wilson, Jalen Hurts. Is it only 4? I think it's only 4. What up, Jonathan? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Jonathan? They're saying PlayStation. Yes. Dude, Ryan. Chat. Stay with me now. They are saying that because of what's going on with tariffs, iPhones could be up to $11,000. So if you are planning to buy a new iPhone for yourself or for a family member here in the next few weeks, get on it right now before they go up to $11,000. So if you were planning to buy somebody or yourself an iPhone for like a birthday present or whatever, I know Christmas is still not for a while, but Joe Gibbs won. Yes, he did, Edward. Do you remember Christian Oki, No. I don't know who that is. Damn it. Anyone that pays. Well, Ryan, yeah, but you gotta be smart, right? And not have an accident or drop it. Like, don't get it wet and don't drop your iPhone. You gotta fucking put, what's it called? You gotta protect your iPhone right now. If it breaks, you gotta pay either don't have a phone anymore or pay $11,000. You gotta put bubble wrap on it. Gotta put bubble wrap on your damn iPhone. Protect it against anything. You got Apple Care. I don't know though. Is that gonna help though? If you have some type of insurance, it could help. But dude, like $11,000, holy frijoles. Steve Autor dropped the big boy nightmare Christian Oki. I take a shower with phone, it's still working. Oh, you told me you put it in a bag. Yeah, you told me that before. You put your phone in a bag and you take a shower. Dude, you know what? I gotta get something to like keep up with time in the restroom. When I go, like when I shower, I hate not knowing what time it is. It drives me nuts. I feel like I'm gonna be late. Yeah, you put in a zip bag. I am an Oroid user. Anyways, cheaper, price better. Yeah, I don't know about Android. I only heard about iPhone. They said iPhone users, if you want to buy a new one, you better get it right now because it's gonna go up to 11,000 because of the tariffs. They were saying TikTok was about to be sold to an American company, but then it froze because of the tariffs. No way they will. There's this really like super smart guy who reports all the news on TikTok. Well, not only on TikTok, all over like social media. He's everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I think and I don't know how. I think he has like sources, and he gets all his information. Like he gets everything. I don't know how he gets it. That's probably a big push to get people to buy. That could be a possibility, Vini. That could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. I don't think it's going to go up that much. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. It could be Apple trying to do a strategy here. That does make sense. So he could be reporting the news for real, but yeah, it could be a strategy too to like, let's say we're gonna put them up at 11,000, so everybody starts buying new iPhones. I think they were saying the same thing about coffee and toilet paper. I didn't know toilet paper was made internationally. I thought toilet paper was made in America. Android has American base function, so if they got crazy, they'll just lose customers. But Apple customers will go for anything, though. Houston, wow. What are you talking about? The Houston winning the Duke? It's like with everything they say on a shortage, people panic and start buying insane amount. Yeah. Remember back in November, was it? December? They said that there was the grocery store, right? And everybody bought crazy grocery stores. And it was saying it's mostly gonna affect medicines. And the fucking strike only lasted 3 days. Oh, you didn't know? Somebody better call your mama. German Ultra Soft is made in USA. Okay, so then everybody just needs to buy German Ultra Soft. We really will be seeing price hikes all around from these trade wars, though it's already starting to hit. Eggs, toilet paper, baby formula, and okay. Dude, yeah, I bought eggs. Dude, I bought 12 donuts and 12 eggs. The donuts were $5. The eggs were $20. I'm like, what? Apple get Samsung previous year screens anyways. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We will see what the hell happens. People been talking big hits to their... Oh, your message got taken away. School supply... Dude, imagine school supplies. I don't know. People been taking big hits to their 401ks. Oh, I'm standing up tonight. My back on Sunday hurts sometimes from sitting too long watching games with my father on the weekends. So a lot of times by Sunday night, I'm sick and tired of sitting down. So I'm just standing up tonight. I've been sitting out for like 2 straight days watching sports nonstop. The Road Dogg, Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the new age outlaw. What about tonight? They got pissed off, right? That John Moxley retained the championship again. The reign of terror continues for Mr. John Moxley. We chilling. Yeah, I watched SmackDown. It was good. I mean, CM Punk rebuilt a favor, although I think something else is going to happen. That's all you want, for Paul Heyman to be on your side. And just, like, he's not even going to, like, stab Roman Reigns in the back. I think something else is going to happen. I think either they're going to secretly go to the management and tell them, make it a number one contenders match, but not tell Seth and Roman. And then Paul's going to help CM Punk win. And then he's going to be the number one contender for the championship. Or they're going to throw a curveball and Heyman is going to staff both CM Punk and Roman, and he's going to join Seth. No way that's all they do. That they're just going to have Paul be on Punk's side. And then what else happened? Freaking Fatu beat Strowman in the last man standing match. So now he will face LA Knight for the United States Championship. So LA Knight finally got his WrestleMania match. And then Kevin Owens needs fucking neck surgery. Jesus Christ. So now we don't know what Randy's going to do at WrestleMania. And then what about Tiffany and Charlotte? Holy free holies. That was crazy, man. Dean Ambrose. It's funny, Andre, because even like Seth and Roman call him Moxley. I would have thought they would always call him Dean Ambrose. But they talk about it in interviews and they're like, oh yeah, Moxley, man. Back in the day when we were in the Shield, he was crazy. I wonder, I'm assuming one day they induct the Shield in the Hall of Fame. They're probably going to put him in as Dean Ambrose, probably. X up to $10. Yeah, it's crazy. X are expensive. SmackDown was good. Yes, that was the favor. He wants Paul Heyman on his side. But I think there has to be something more to it. There has to be like a shocking part, right? Something shocking is going to have to happen. Like I said, either he stabs both Punk and Roman in the back and joins Seth, or like I said, they secretly make it a number one contenders match without Seth and Roman knowing. What's your favorite wrestling match? So I was at the CM Punk John Cena Money in the Bank 2011 match, where CM Punk won and left with the WWE Championship for a few weeks. Remember that? So that's a good one because I was there in person in Chicago. And then Triple H Undertaker. I want to say WrestleMania 28. Those might be my two favorites. There's obviously others, like obviously Rock and Cena. That was a good one. Dean Ambrose, Charlotte, and yeah, they did. They did, man. Charlotte was getting flustered because they kept booing her. And then she said that Lubith Kaiser's, Tiffany's real-life boyfriend is on Charlotte's DMs. And then Tiffany was like, well, you're 0-3 in real life because she's been divorced 3 times, Charlotte. You know LA Knight was born... Yeah, I know he's from Maryland. Yeah, LA Knight's from Maryland. Everybody thinks he's from Los Angeles, but no, he's from Maryland. Everybody say it now. LA Knight, yeah. But yeah, so it looks like LA Knight's going to do a one-on-one match with Fatu. But I think there is going to be a fatal four-way for the Intercontinental. Probably going to be Dominic, Penta, Braun Breaker, and Finn Balor. I always see documentaries about Mankind. Yeah. I heard, he told a story, Undertaker told a story on a podcast, and he was like, yeah, man, I was only supposed to put him through The top of the, I was supposed to only choke slam him. No, excuse me. I was only supposed to throw him through the top, and he was gonna land on the announce table. He said it was an accident. I was never supposed to choke slam him through the cage onto the ring. That was an accident. He said that was not planned at all. That happened by accident. And then he said when he got down and he's like, "Let's go, Foley. Let's call it a night. Let me pin you." And then Foley's like, "We forgot to do the thumbtacks." And now the Undertaker's like, "Man, come on, Foley. I dropped you through the top of the zone to an announce table. I choked him. You threw the cage onto the ring. I think they're gonna be satisfied." And he's like, "No, we gotta do it. We gotta do it." He said his tooth went in his mouth and came out his nose from the impact. Oh, that's of the fall. That's crazy. Remember when Vince tore? Yeah, when they messed up the finish of the Royal Rumble between John and Batista. That was crazy. Yes. Yeah. Charlotte's 39 and Tiffany's 25. So it kind of really made Charlotte look bad. She's like 15 years older. She needs to be more mature. Well, dude, I think she's been there for like 10 years, right? All of these guys like Roman, Rollins, um, Charlotte, Becky Lynch. I know she's not. Even guys like John Moxley and Sasha Banks. Yeah, they've been there for like 10 years now. They're not as old as John and Randy, but they're up there in age too. I think even Kevin Owens. I think he's been there for like 10 years now. Kevin Owens. There's so many wrestlers that are like in their 40s or about to be in their 40s. 47. John Cena's 47. Yeah, Randy Orton's he's a cool guy. Randy Orton. Yeah. What up, Clyde? Welcome to the channel. What are your thoughts on Black? What? Why would you even ask that? Well, 39, so that was what, 2015? I think he was still doing stuff, wasn't he, in 2015? Wasn't that around the time he was doing his, no, 2017, my bad. 2017, that was when he started to slowly become a part-timer in 2017. Like and subscribe, hit the damn like button. Yeah, The Rock's in his 50s. The Rock's in his 50s. But the Rock, he might be done wrestling, man. I think The Rock, he's got to put his body through like too much to just get ready for the match. Yeah, that was like in 2015. Because if you remember, that was around the time Kevin Owens came into the company. Around 2015, the U.S. Open Challenge. Wrestling is better without the... You don't like The Rock? They're saying John is not advertised for tomorrow. Imagine if there's a surprise though. The thing is that Raw's not in the big city this week. I think it's in Seattle. Which, like, think about it. The last few shows have been New York, um, with Benjamin, and then they were in Scotland, and then the UK. So now they're gonna be in Seattle. So at least SmackDown was in Chicago. We got a couple of pendejos in here. What? Yeah, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Yep. Do you remember when The Rock bashed the crap out of... Yeah. Beat the shit out of Mankind. Yeah, man. So I don't know how good the show's going to be from Seattle. This is going to be the first time like in 5 weeks that Monday Night Raw is going to be like in a smaller city. After being in fucking New York, Belgium, Scotland, and the UK. We chilling. Rock and Sock Connection. Yeah. Yeah, that was a funny tag team. It's funny how occasionally they'll try to remember the segment. This is your life, Rock. And they've done that in they like try to do that. They did it with John Cena and Bailey. And John Cena's father did a super cringy promo. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. Today's actually the 1 year anniversary of Cody being champion. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? The most electrifying man in all of entertainment. He's never alone. He's always with the millions and millions. Lay the smackdown on all your candy asses. What is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. If you smell what The Rock. He doesn't do that one anymore. The it doesn't matter what your name is. He doesn't do that. I don't know why he stopped doing that. That was a good one. He needs to do it to somebody. If he gets interviewed by Baron Saxton backstage, what is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is. That'll be hilarious if they do that. The Bushwhackers. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know the guy from what the hell happened to the chat? The guy from Drake and Josh, Drake Bell. He went to Mexico, and now he knows Spanish, and he's singing in Spanish. I couldn't believe that. I like when Mick Foley talking to The Rock about in your time, go on your own, and The Rock's on the phone saying yeah to somebody else, and Mick said, good talk, Rock. Oh my Lord. That shit was hilarious, man. That shit was hilarious. Mick Foley, man, he's hilarious. Have a nice day now. When he was the commissioner, and he would say, tonight, right here in New York City, it is going to be Triple H and Kurt Angle versus The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin in a tag team match. Have a nice day now. That was hilarious. What up, Jacob? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Jacob? What's that song? My name is Jacob Chingle Charmer. That's my name too. Whenever I go on, na 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 na. John Jacob Chingle Hammerschmidt. Da na 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 na. The Caps pissed me off. Wait, they lost again? They lost again? Holy frijoles. That Lavine layup was, oh my Lord. You lost to Sacramento? Dude, both the Thunder and the Cavaliers are falling apart. Damn. The Cavs better beat Chicago. Chicago's good, man. Low key. It's not going to be... I think you can still beat them, but damn. What is going on? The Thunder lost too. I was very shocked what happened today. Like, Pacers beat the Nuggets. Rockets beat the Warriors. The Lakers beat the Thunder. It was like upset city tonight. Mitchell got injured, but I saw he got injured. What wrestle did you like, Mick Foley? Mankind, because he did the hardcore stuff. Yeah, the Thunder lost. The Thunder lost. Yep, Celtics looking good. Yeah, because I mean, the Celtics, the Cavaliers, and the Thunder were the most like consistent teams. But now the Cavaliers and Thunder are kind of finishing up a little bit shaky here at the end. I'm getting tired and my eyes are burning. I gotta go to bed. You not streaming tomorrow? Yeah, no. No, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. Not streaming tomorrow. Chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at back-to-back 19. Low-key, Edward, low-key. You might as well repeat again. But I don't know, man. It's weird right now. The West is wide open, I feel like. It's wide open. We chilling, we chilling. Guys, I might call it a night here if it's gonna be like this. If it doesn't pick up here in the next 10 minutes, I might just call it a night. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Yeah, it's getting pretty. I guess everybody's going to bed because tomorrow's Monday. It's getting pretty quiet in here. What up, Robert? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Robert? No, I think London's pissed off because the Warriors lost. He was pretty he was pretty excited about that game and they lost, so I think London's probably I don't think he might come on tonight. Yeah, it's pretty there's not a lot of people tonight. What up, Robert? We're chilling, man. We're chilling a damn Sunday night, man. We're chilling on a damn Sunday night. That was me during Warriors. Yeah, on Wednesday. I know you were pissed on Wednesday. So now London is probably pissed off tonight. Yeah, dude, Steph Curry played like shit tonight. Only 3 points for Steph Curry. I don't know what the hell happened tonight to Curry. We chilling, we chilling, we chilling. Celtics beat the Wizards. I'm gonna go watch Nightcap. Nightcap tonight, man. We got Nightcap tonight. Celtics, yeah, well, yeah, that's what Washington stinks. What to? Yeah, I'm gonna watch some Nightcap tonight. This had to be the lowest scoring game. It might have. I think this could have been the worst game of his career, low key. This was bad. I don't think he scored a single point in the third and fourth quarter. I don't think he did. Remember, his one score was like a half court three. If he doesn't make that shot, he probably finished with 0 points. It was like a half court three. What up, Ring? Welcome to the show. Do you watch Mr. Beast? Damn, did he make a video? I didn't know he made a video. Damn, I don't know why I don't get Mr. Beast this on my recommendation page. What up, Adam? Welcome to the show. Oh, okay. I probably watched it already then. I probably watch it. I actually was watching some live streams today, but like from like bigger YouTubers. Everybody's live streaming now. Nobody really made a lot of videos this weekend. Yesterday, I don't think nobody that I really watched made a video. And then Fajerag made a video, but that was about it. So I was actually watching his brother, Browitis. He was doing a live stream on Twitch. That's what I was watching earlier today. I don't know, Adam. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, he seems to. I think Mr. Beast does a good job of keeping his private life, um, his private life private. Nobody knew he had a girlfriend until he announced his engagement. Where these other YouTubers, they have everything on blast. Like right now, that one guy, the kick streamer, Jack Doherty, he's all over the news because I guess he and his girlfriend split up. I don't know. I don't know, Kai Connect. I've been watching a little bit of I Show Speed. He was in Japan and now he's in China. It's interesting though, like how it works, like how um like Kai Connect does his stuff on Twitch, but then like Aiden Ross, he does his on Kick, and then I Show Speed does his stuff on YouTube. It's interesting how like they're all over the place. Does Kick have a good algorithm, or do you need to build your do you need to build it up for you to get views? Yeah, Adam, it's crazy. Like in YouTube, they're all in YouTube, and TikTok, they're all in TikTok. But yeah, on streaming, they're all over the place. Some are on Twitch, some are on Kick, some are like I think those are like the top 3 streamers, right? And they're all on different platforms. I Show Speed on YouTube, Aiden Ross on Kick, and then Kai Connect on Twitch. The national championships tomorrow, Nate. Have a good night, Edward. Thank you for stopping by. Kick is hard, man, but you can earn good if you build a decent size. Okay, so but it's okay. I know, like on here on YouTube, they've done a better job the last year or so on like promoting live streams. Now that they do the vertical live streams. But I remember back in the day, it was hard to get views on live streams. It still is, but it's a little bit easier now. Yeah, tomorrow's the national championship for NCAA. I tried doing Twitch like in 2019, and yeah, I was only getting like 3 views. So I said, nah, I'm just gonna go back to YouTube. Hopefully Houston wins. I would say Houston. Yeah, no, I tried Twitch, and Yeah, it was pretty hard to get views. So I just said, I'm just going to go back to YouTube. I also tried TikTok, and at first I did get a lot of views, but the last time I tried it, not really. So I also stopped doing TikTok. So yeah, I mean, I've been building up my YouTube for like 10 years. So that's why I just stay here. I get too lazy to restart. We chilling on a damn Sunday night, ladies and gentlemen. See, but what I was hoping for is that with this whole TikTok thing going on, that hey, what up, Adam? What the hell was I gonna say? Lost my. No, they said they were about to sell it to either Arkle or Amazon, but then China stopped the negotiations because of the tariffs. They put 35% tariffs, so they shut down the negotiation. What's up, man? What's up, Reef? Booyaka, booyaka, 619, Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. Yeah, supposedly they were close to a deal with either Arkle or Amazon Prime, but they shut it down with the tariffs. But no, man, I think Google owns YouTube. I was hoping that Google would buy TikTok and then merger it with YouTube, and then finally maybe you could play music on YouTube without getting copyright. That might be the best case scenario, honestly. If Google buys TikTok and then they just merge it with YouTube, like still have them separate but under the same company, and maybe somehow allow YouTube to finally play music. Adrenaline in my soul. Tonight I am thinking about Reggie Bush and Ladinian White with Matt Leinart and Coach Pete Carroll. Yeah. What up, Adrian? Welcome to the show. How you doing, Adrian? How you doing tonight, man? How you doing tonight on a damn Sunday night? Our Longhorns whooped that year of, yeah, fucking Vince Young, right? And dude, he said he might come back. Chris Jericho might go back to WWE. I think they said they're gonna hire him to be the sports what do they call the athletic director or something in Texas. I heard. That's what I was hearing. Vince Young. Yeah, Reggie Bush was really good. Not very many NFL guys okay Texas team besides Vince Young and a couple of defense. I don't think Vince Young was that, like, he said he wasn't that passionate about playing football. That's what I think he said that once, that he said I wasn't like super passionate where I wanted to play football for like the next 15 years of my life. That's why I think he struggled in the NFL. I don't think anything beats Longhorns Ricky Williams. Yeah, fucking Ricky Williams. That guy was a monster. With the Miami Dolphins. Jesus Christ. Yep. He started with New Orleans and then they traded him to Miami. Hey, I appreciate the subscription from Australia. Thank you very much. It was now isn't much of a big deal. He would have. Oh yeah. Same thing as Josh Gordon. That's what kept him out. Can I flex? Holla, if you hear me. I guess Messi. Shaquan is Ricky Williams. Yeah, it sucks though that Shaquan waited like the first few years in New York. He could have had like a freaking Eric Dickerson, Adrian Peterson type career if he would have played in Philadelphia from the start. Josh Gordon was very great when he was, yeah, he was, Reef. Yeah, maybe they would have won that Super Bowl in 2023 versus the Chiefs if they would have had Shaquan. Who knows, man? Let's see. Let's see how much longer he stays in his prime. Saquon Barkley. Even remember Priest Holmes right before. Oh yeah. This guy now, that guy from Boise State, right? Alvin Gentry. He should be the next star. Does Priest Holmes still have single season? I don't know. Chilling a damn Sunday night. I know Shaquan doesn't even come close because they kept doing the quarterback sneaks with Jalen Hurts. So I know he doesn't have it. He's not even close. Shaquan just have all. Shaquan has like the rushing yards, but not the touchdowns. He has 31 in one season. I know Randy Moss has the reception one, right? With 23 in one season. No, I'm not from Australia. Australia, Texas. They probably think I'm from Australia because of the time. I think in Australia right now it's like freaking, what is it, like 9 p.m.? Yes, I am a big football fan. I am from Seattle now for 14 years. So Legion of Boom was the great. Oh yeah, it was, man. That was a fun team to watch. Oh, hell yeah. 7:54. So that's why you guys are 15 hours ahead, I believe, right? 15. I think some parts are 18. Some are like 15, I don't know, but sometimes, yeah, I get different time zones. But I think everybody's like at least 15 hours ahead of us in Australia.
Pete Carroll was coach, so I do research on his college time in USC.
Boom, boom, boom for the LA Lakers. Guys, I'm going to get off in about 3 minutes. In about 3 more minutes, I'm going to get off. It's getting late. Yeah, you guys are almost a day ahead of us. It's crazy. We're here. We're like in the middle of like Sunday. Like we're like making the transition from Sunday to Monday. And you guys are already pretty much done with your Monday.
The weird part is I was living in Los Angeles at the time Vince Young woke. I won so much money on that game. That's crazy. No show tomorrow. Now I think Pete Carroll made mistake going to Raiders.
It's interesting. They got really good football minds though, right? Chip Kelly, the offensive coordinator. Pete Carroll's going to be the head coach. And then Tom Brady's going to be overseeing everything. So they got a lot of good football minds trying to fix that team up.
I will say that. Have a good night, Sana.
Yeah, guys, I might get off here pretty soon. Chilling on a dam.
Wait, man, I was gonna tell you my life. Oh, dude,
on Tuesday. Oh, it's a joke. Oh my Lord.
That was funny, Adrian.
That was funny.
Have a great night, my brother. I return.
Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday we'll be back. We will be back on Tuesday.
Imagine 24/7. Have a good night, Nate.
Thank you for stopping by, Nate. Have a good night.
Tuesday, he's streaming. Nah.
Nah, man. I do 2 to 3 hours usually. 2 to 3 hours. We the ones.
Remember, Little Giants football is 80% mental and 40% physical.
We chilling. All right, guys. I'm gonna get off in about 30 seconds. I think they lost 5 in a row.
They're so bad.
They are terrible.
John Gruden, play of all time.
Fumble Ruski. Yeah, it was a good stream. Have a good night, guys. We'll be back on Tuesday. All right, guys, I'm out.